video of the two different problems that we've been working on that involve fractions. So what I want you to do is get a sheet of paper and a pencil, copy down the work that I'm doing. If you think you know how to do it yourself, try it before watching what I do. Okay, so the first problem is 2/3 times x plus 7 equals 2. So we said that the way that we always simplified equations was by taking whatever was out here, like the 2/3, and distributing and multiplying by the first term, the x, and by the next term, the 7. Okay, but when we have a fraction, then sometimes that gets confusing, and there's something else we could do. If our entire equation, so this whole equation, is getting multiplied by 2/3, then I could go right ahead and I could try to eliminate the denominator. Eliminate means I'm going to get rid of that denominator, that bottom number. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that bottom number. So multiplying by 3. Why does multiplying by 3 help me get rid of that bottom number? Let's look at this separately. We're taking 2/3 and we're multiplying by 3 wholes, so 3/1. We end up with 6 divided by 3, okay, because we multiply across. 3 times 2 is 6, and 1 times 3 is 3. Well, 6 divided by 3 is 2. That's just this number that I had on top, because when I took 3 times 2, and these bottom two numbers, 3 times 1, 3 divided by 3 is just 1, so all I was left with is 1 times 2. That's that number I had on top. So going back to our problem, by multiplying 2/3 by 3, this whole thing goes to 1. It's gone. All I'm left with is the top part, the numerator, the top number, 2. So I have 2 times x plus 7 on this side. Now, because I multiplied by 3 right here, I have to multiply by 3 on the other side also. So 2 times 3 there is 6. Okay? Now that I have 2 times x plus 7 equals 6, you already know how to solve that from before, and you'll continue with the steps that you know, multiplying the 2 times whatever's inside parentheses, so 2x plus 14 equals 6. Okay, subtract 14. 6 minus 14 is -8. We have 2x equals -8. Now we're dividing by 2. And we get x equals -4. Okay, let's go to the second problem. The second problem is like this. 3/5 times 2x minus 1. So that part is very similar to the first problem. But then there's also plus 4. So that's what's different. We have another step besides for whatever is being multiplied by parentheses. So before I could try to get rid of that 5, that bottom number of the fraction, I first am going to get rid of this 4. Okay, so again, copy down the steps that I'm doing. Make sure you're following along with everything I'm doing. First, I'm going to subtract the 4 to get 0, and obviously subtract it on the other side also. I got 8 minus 4 is 4, and on this side I still have my fraction. I still have my parentheses. Okay, now that I just have a fraction and a parentheses and nothing else, I could go ahead and multiply by that bottom number, 5, to cancel those numbers out, and right away multiply by that number on the other side also. So now I have 2 times 2x minus 1 equals 20. Now I'm going to distribute 2 times 2x and 2 times -1. So I have 4x minus 2 equals 20. Okay? I'll do inverse operation with my two-step equation. This part you definitely know already. I'll add 2 to each side. I have 4x equals 22. 22 divided by 4. Totally feel free to put 22 divided by 4 into a calculator if you don't want to do it yourself. 20 divided by 4 is 5, and then 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. So our answer is x equals 5.5. Okay, go back from the beginning, go back to the original problem, try doing it yourself, watch the video yourself if you need help, and once you're finished, then try the problems that I assigned you. Have a great day.